now for this Call Me Lord. This is the horse we know nothing about. Look at this on Barry Johnson's board. 5-1 now. Clear favourite once again, Call Me Lord. Opened up at 8-1, was 5-1 this morning. Somewhere now thinks that it's Henderson who's going to be taking on Klitschko here.
Nick Fitzgerald, what do we know then about this Call Me Lord?
Well, we know he's quite keen. Ollie's just, alluded to that. He's went down to the post a bit sharp. He's been ridden in behind in France, dropped right in, and, around sharp tracks as well, Compiègne and Cannes-sur-Mer, on very different ground than what we've got here. But don't be getting concerned, because I walked that track at 10 o'clock when I got here, and I thought, if anything, it was good to soft in places. So there's plenty of juice in the turf.
We'll learn more after this race. Who wins, Luke?
I think Gregarious has got an excellent chance. Lucy Wadham's already won a couple of times down here. It's fiercely competitive, mind. Dolos here from Paul Nicholls about his chances. He won nicely at Chepstow last time, so it's a really good competitive start to the afternoon.
So much talk about Henderson and Nicholls, but small yards represented here as well, mate.
Yeah, Don Canton is one of the great characters of racing, both on the flat and over jumps. And actually, Hollywood Road was ridden to victory last year by none other than Frankie Dettori in a flat race at Newmarket. So this horse has got plenty of ability. Won its last two races at Huntingdon very easily, and I think Don would probably prefer a little bit quicker ground.
It's the start of finale day. Let's join ITV commentator Richard Hiles.
Thank you, Ed. Yes, the Bet365 Juvenile Handicap hurdle race gets us underway over 2 miles. Starting point at the foot of the hill at the entrance to the home straight. And the starter's happy, and he sends them on their way. Gregarious the Grey, out wide in company with I See You Well, leads them towards the first of 8 flights of hurdles, with the pale colours of Lambeau Field towards the inside of the course. And they will be the first 3 to rise at the first, with Dolos fixed rate and Hazamar making up the next wave. Call Me Lord in the two-tone green will rise in 7th place at the first. Pops over it in company with Landin. Hollywood Road in the diamond colours of green and black in midfield. Fidux is towards the back of the field and also held up early. Quids in on this final career ride for Jake Greenall, and Vincent's Forever as they reach the second. I See You Well led over it, and the whole field are over, although slightly awkward on landing. Vincent's Forever hung to the left and is the back marker, as I See You Well at just a steady gallop in the red jacket leads them passing the stats, with Lambeau Field in the pale colours on the inside and Gregarious the grey. Dolos for Paul Nicholls in 4th place in the hoop colours of blue and yellow, just ahead of Hazamar, and then towards the inside fixed rate Landin. Then Call Me Lord in the two-tone green colours as they continue to climb the hill. Hollywood Road Fidux, Vincent's Forever, and last of all on the inside is Quids In as they make the turn on this long run between flights 2 and 3. Another right-hand turn before they'll enter the back straight, where 4 further flights will await them. And out in front, I See You Well, leading from Lambeau Field. Gregarious on the outside of Dolos, who is in 4th place. 2 lengths to Hazamar in the yellow jacket up the inside running rail. Call Me Lord has just made a place round that bend, moving up on the inner of fixed rate, and Landin, who's lost a couple of places. Then Fidux is next, just ahead of Hollywood Road, and still at the back, Quids In and Vincent's Forever as they move towards flight number 3. I See You Well leads over it. Vincent's Forever again, not just jumping poorly, but he's jumping out to the left as well and making it hard for his rider as they now short run before they encounter flight number 4. Out in front, I See You Well is over, and again Vincent's Forever errant at the back of the field, and Fidux also received some reminders after jumping that flight of hurdles. So out in front it is I See You Well who leads over, as again Vincent's Forever's paddled his way through, and surely he's not going to be continuing much longer. I think he's tried the patience of his rider enough. So I See You Well from Lambeau Field, Dolos and the Grey Gregarious, Hazamar fixed rate, Hollywood Road creeping a little closer on the outside of Call Me Lord as they cross over the chase course and make their way to the last down the back straight, which they all take. Again, Vincent's Forever is very errant. Landin's come under pressure as they prepare to leave the back straight on this long run towards the second last. I See You Well with Hazamar now moving up for Paddy Brennan on the outside to really put it to the leader, and that increases the tempo. Dolos racing in 3rd place as they make the bend. In 4th place, Lambeau Field. Call Me Lord, Hollywood Road just a little short of room there as Gregarious rather fell in his lap and hampered Hollywood Road, who in turn hampered Fidux. Wide of that fixed rate, Quids Quids in making some progress for Jake Greenhall, and then Call Me Lord, who slipped through the inside. I See You Well leads Dolos, who is poised, the Paul Nicholls runner, in second place. Call Me Lord for Nicky Henderson, moving up on the inside for third. Then Fixed Rate Lambeau Field, Hollywood Road and Quids in down the outside. Dolos is the first one to really now put it to I See You Well. Call Me Lord waiting in the wings as they take the second last. Nicholls first, Henderson third at the moment as they head up the hill towards the last. It is Dolos out in front then for Stan Shepherd. Call Me Lord, Daryl Jacob is after him. Nicholls in front, Henderson in second. The title encapsulated as they head down towards the last. In our first race, Call Me Lord blunders, gives Dolos another chance. Call Me Lord is still narrowly in front from Dolos. They pulling away from I See You Well and Fiddocks from the back of the field, but the balance swings further in Henderson's favour in the opener as Call Me Lord makes a successful UK debut to beat Dolos into second. Fiddocks ran well from a long way back for third, then in fourth place I See You Well. Quids in on the final ride for Jake Greenhall, comes home in fifth with Fixed Rate Landin, Hollywood Road, and stretching all the way back to Vincent's Forever has pulled up. So Call Me Lord has won for Daryl Jacob and crucially for Nicky Henderson. It's not all over yet, but that increases his lead still further to over 180,000, and time's definitely running out now for Paul Nicholls.